back to Massari Arena. Sorry, Kevin, I took my lone chance for a pit stop, and I got stopped in the hallway. I had to talk real quick, which ruined my timing, so I lost the lead coming out. Well, once again, if you look forward to the stylings of Ralph Turner before each and every ball game, he was just sick. He's been sick. He's lost 26 pounds in the last 10 days. Now, I know he was under the weather last week for our interview at Colorado Christian. Just sounded brutal, and he's continued to be sick all week. So he still has not made it out to the bench here. So we'll see. Maybe it's going to be Chet Knopfel. There's Ralph. There he is. He's not doing very good at all. Ralph just meandering over toward the sideline here. But we'll be sure to talk to him after the ball game. Hopefully he's able to make it through here tonight. Ralph said, hey, I've lost 26 pounds. I might as well just keep going. It's a heck of a way to lose weight, though. To be sick as a dog. So other scores from around the conference tonight. Let's see what else is going on. We were kind of worried about that South Dakota Mines Regis game. Let's see what's going on there tonight. See if we can get our thing to refresh here, because I don't know, we're not worried about it, but I guess Mesa fans would be worried about it. If no, Regis has won at 62-59. So Mesa with a win tomorrow night will clinch the 7th seed. They won't have to worry about coming back here again. And I think for Thunderwolves fans, that's probably a good thing, because I don't know if you want to see Mesa again on a quick turnaround, because they could come out on Tuesday night, hit 5 or 6 three-pointers right off the bat, and you'd have a completely different ball game. They're that explosive. I think they're going to be a tough out in the RMAC shootout. So Regis defeats South Dakota Mines tonight 62-49. So Mesa will win tomorrow at Highlands, which they should do that in their sleep. Will clinch the 7th seed. Mines over UCCS tonight 79-59. Black Hills State leads Chadron State 49-46 in the 4th quarter. Metro State and Colorado Christian, that one's got to update. I'm going to see if we can get it to update here. They've only got a 2nd quarter score there. There it's trying to update for us here. 79-52. Metro State defeats Colorado Christian. Metro State pretty much clinches the number 2 seed. Josh Smith being honored here now for scoring his 1,000th point. What a game he had last Saturday night at Colorado Christian. 26, a career high. He's over the 1,000-point mark, or as he called it, the 1,000-pound club. He's over 1,000 pounds. And he gets the ball they honor everybody with here, and well-deserved, the senior. Be honored tomorrow night for senior night. We're going to take one more time out here. We'll be back in 2 minutes. We'll have the starting lineups, the opening tip-off. It all comes your way next. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House pregame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena. Let's join Dave Miller for tonight's starting lineups.
A 5'11" junior from Scottsdale, Arizona, number 13, Brandon Hopper. A 6'6" junior from Scottsdale, Arizona, number 20, Connor Nichols. A 6'9" junior from Temecula, California, number 23, Damon Dubat. And a 6'4" junior from Tucson, Arizona, number 33, Emilio Aceto. Head coach of the Mavericks, Andy Shantz. And now, the starting lineup for your CSU-Pueblo Thunderwolves. A 6'1" senior from Hawthorne, California, number 1, Will Newman. A 6'4" sophomore from Colorado Springs, Colorado, number 4, Donovan Oldham. A 6'8" redshirt sophomore from Colorado Springs, Colorado, number 34, Jason Anderson. A 6'1" junior from Lyman, Colorado, number 5, Gavin Liggett. And a 6'6" senior from Colorado Springs, Colorado, number 15, Josh Smith. Student assistant Bronson Moten, assistant coach Ed Knopfel, and head coach of the Thunderwolves, Ralph Turner.
And we thank Dave Miller each and every home game here at Massari Arena, bringing to the starting lineups, get you in the mood for basketball. Thunderwolves in their home white red numerals, blue trim. Mesa in their road black with the kind of the burgundy numerals with some yellow trim in there. Or gold if you'd rather. Nate Melson, one of our officials tonight, affectionately nicknamed Daddy Longlegs by yours truly. If Jenna Drown is down there in Georgia tonight, tuning into the ball game, Daddy Longlegs is here in the house, Jenna. Get our other officials here shortly. Going to have our honorary ball boy going to be honored here shortly. Let's see if we can pick up who it is here tonight. I didn't get the name who it was, sorry. He goes and presents the game ball, gets his picture taken, and then he gets to come over and do a little high five or low five or sideways five with the ball club as Bill Sable will bring him over. Mesa, they're out of the playoff chase. 7-13 coming here tonight in league play. 11-15 overall. The same record the Thunderwolves, 11-15 in league play, or overall, but league play, Thunderwolves still a chance. 8-12. They need to win both and then have some help. Here's a feet underneath, shot up and no. So back come the Thunderwolves. Here's Newman. Up top to Oldham. Long three. Good. Donovan Oldham. I don't want to say he was completely missing in action last Saturday night, but he struggled a bit. But here tonight, he hits the first three of the ball game. Here's Nichols into the paint. Maybe it'll be his evening. Up top, here's a quick jumper on the way. Off the mark, no good. And Anderson with the rebound for the Thunderwolves. Outlet pass to Newman. Newman will bring it across the timeline for the Pack. Holds it up. Now goes to Liggett on the left side. Now to Newman. Now to Oldham. Right side to Smith. Smith to Oldham. They work the ball around the perimeter to Newman. Newman onto the baseline to Anderson. Comes outside to Newman. Back to Anderson. 8 on the shot clock. Anderson backing away. Comes outside. Here's Smith for three. It's on the way. Off the iron. No good. And the rebound to Nichols. It's the outlet pass ahead to Hoffer. Now to Nichols into the paint. Ball strip foul on Josh Smith. And they're not going to say in the act of shooting, evidently. It's a foul before the shot. I don't think there's anything else he could be doing but shooting the ball, but he's not going to get shots here. So Mavericks ball. C.J. Davis with it to Aceto. Now down on the block to Dubats. Fakes, goes up, and missed the layup. Ball tapped outside by Anderson to Liggett. Ahead to Newman. Goes left side to Smith. Launches the three ball. It's in and out, no good. And the rebound to Dubats. Outlet pass to Hoffer. Hoffer drives to the free throw line. Comes outside to Davis. Long three ball. Way short. Rebound to Liggett. Outlet pass to Newman. Newman across the timeline. Moves in. Pulls up. Three-pointer. It's in and out. No good. And the rebound to Davis. So Thunderwolves got the first three of the game and now have missed three straight. Here is Aceto. Work the ball around the perimeter. Out top. Now to Hoffer. To Davis, he moves in, cut off, hands it off up top. Now they go into the baseline, jumper on the way, no good. Ice cold are the Mavericks to start the game, and Newman will bring it across the timeline off the miss by Aceto. Here's Newman, looking for Anderson on the block, backs his way in, goes up, right hand hook, in and out, no good. There's a lid on the basket down there. Here come the Mavericks. Here's a drive into the paint by Hoffer. A little teardrop, no good. A rebound to Smith. Oh, my goodness. Is it going to be one of those nights? Here we go. Newman, top of the key, goes to Smith. He's going to launch from way outside. Missed it. And rebound to Dubats. Sooner or later. Ball way outside to Nichols. On the wing. Work the ball around the perimeter. Hoffer with it. Goes into the corner. Here's a drive of the mouse. Stepping out of bounds. As C.J. Davis, it's a comedy of errors so far in this ball game. Poor shooting. Mavericks struggling a bit. We played over 3 minutes here. It's 3-0. Back on top. Here's Newman. Left side to Anderson. Anderson backs his way in. Drives into the paint. Hands the ball off to Oldham. Oldham underneath the basket. Wheels. Goes into the paint. And threw it away. So a turnover to the Mavericks. Well, I could wax poetic about this start, but not much to wax on here. 3-0, Pack on top. We're just 30 seconds away from our first timeout. Here's the lob underneath. Ball deflected out of bounds by Smith. Believe it or not, these two teams, they average 80 points a game. Here's the ball handed off on the right corner of the key to Nichols. Nichols lobs it underneath. Shot blocked by Newman. Just get it out of here. Back across the timeline to Anderson. Dunks it home with two hands. That might ignite something. Will Newman, that was grand larceny. Ball out top to Davis. Left side. Quick jumper on the way by Dubats. It's good. Dubats had 21 in the first meeting this year against the Pack. Game the Thunderwolves won 5-2. It was the first conference win of the year for the Thunderwolves. Here's Liggett, long-range three-pointer. It's way off the mark. Goes over the top of the backboard. Timeout on the court. We need one. 15:38 to go here in the first half. Thunderwolves lead it 5-2. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. With the early lead here. Maverick ball. First substitutions of the game here. New Oliverta in the game along with Williams for the Thunderwolves. Corey Sang in there as well. Corey Sang makes his presence felt right away. That he's like the Condor, that big wide wingspan. Knocked the ball away. Here's some substitutions now for the Mavericks. There's Trent Clay, junior out of Smoky Hill High School in Aurora, is in. Colton Peterson in as well. Inbounds pass into the corner to Nichols. Nichols just holding it on the perimeter. Comes up top. Now to Peterson. On to the left side to Clay. Clay hands it off to Nichols. Nice little crossover, and then he's fouled. Foul on Corey Sang. So first team foul of the game on the Thunderwolves. Inbounds pass. They struggle. Look out. Picking it up. Here's Peter. Oh, nice dish. Nichols. Shot blocked by New Oliverta, but he drew the second foul of the game on Sang before the shot, I believe. I think he's still going to get free throws, yeah. So a quick 2 fouls on Corey Sang. And that will send Nichols to the free throw line. 83% free throw shooter. He gets there more often than any other Maverick. 138th free throw of the year. It's good. Mavericks men's ball club, 76% from the free throw line. They average 16 makes a game. It's the second. 5-4. Thunderwolves on top. Newman brings it across the timeline. Goes left side to Liggett. Liggett comes to Newman on the right side. Works around a New Oliverta screen. Nice switch that time. Now Newman for three. Off the iron, no good. Thunderwolves woeful from three. They hit the first one of the game. Since then, I think they've missed 8 in a row. Get the exact count here for you. 6 in a row. They're 1 for 7. Oh, nice head and shoulders fake. Dubats. Now, shot blocked by Newman, and they get the foul called on him. First free throw up and good by Dubats. Second toss, it's good. 6-5, Mavericks with 6 in a row here as Ralph Turner on the warpath over here next to us. Here's Newman bringing it across the timeline. Hands it off to New Oliverta, right side to Smith. Smith going to launch a three-pointer. Off the mark, no good. And the rebound lost by New Oliverta into the hands of Peterson. Peterson ahead to Hoffer. Hoffer hands the ball off. Now to Clay. Now to Nichols. Nichols lobbing it out of bounds to no one in particular. To the basket support. Here's Newman. Dribbles to the right wing. Hands it off to Liggett. Left side, New Oliverta. Drives into the paint. Outside to Newman. He fakes around the screen. Pulls up. Goes right side to Williams. He lost it. Back the other way comes Nichols. Nichols across the timeline. In for the right shot. Up and in by Hoffer. 8 in a row now by the Mavericks. They lead it 8-5. Newman hands it off to Williams. The top of the key. Goes right side to Liggett. Liggett to New Oliverta on the baseline. Jump hook on the baseline. In and out. No good. Rebound loose. Williams able to take it away for the pack. Outside to Liggett. Liggett moves in. Can't get the shot off. Goes to Smith. Smith down the lane. Goes up with a wild shot. No good. And the rebound of the Mavericks. Long down court feed. In from the left, Clay. Hands the ball off. Three-pointer by Nichols. No good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll stay with the Mavericks. Last touch by New Oliverta. Anderson and Oldham back in. Inbounds pass into the corner to Clay. Work the ball around the perimeter. This is Rardon into the game. Long three-pointer up from the top of the key. No good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. It'll belong to the Thunderwolves. Heavy sigh. 8-5. Mavericks on an 8-0 run here. Here's Newman. Top of the key. Hands it off to Oldham. Oldham down the lane. Kicks it into the corner. Three ball by Liggett. In and out. No good. And the rebound to Aceto. Aceto in from the right. Drives the baseline. Goes underneath the basket. That looked like double dribble. Goes out of bounds. And now they're going to give it back to the Mavericks. Here's Aceto to inbound the ball. Comes outside. Return feed in the corner wide open. Three balls up. In and out. No good. And Smith ties things up, alternating possession. It'll belong to the Thunderwolves. Good play there by Josh Smith. Inbounds pass to Newman. He'll bring it across the timeline for the Thunderwolves. Works around a screen. Pick and roll with Anderson. Three-pointers up and in. Finally, the three-point drought ends, and the Thunderwolves tie the game up at 8 apiece. Back the other way. Here's the Mavericks for three. Top of the key. Swish. Aceto hits it. 11-8, Mavericks. Newman will play pick and roll again with Anderson. Gives it to Anderson. He's open again for three. Steps back. Fires. Missed it this time. Rebound batted to the baseline, and the Mavericks have it. Coming out of there with it, Aceto. It's across the timeline. Fires it into the corner. Nice drive of the baseline by Clay. He's cut off, though. Comes outside. Drive of the baseline. Ball batted away by Oldham. And a timeout on the court. 11:33 to go here in the first half. Indifferent start by both clubs. Mavericks lead it 11-8. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 11-8, Mavericks on top here. 11:33 to go in the first half. Layup missed by the Mavericks. Ball loose on the deck. Anderson has it. Outlet pass to Oldham. Now to Newman. Newman across the timeline. Fires it to Sang. In from the left. Goes up and under. Scoops it up. Wild shot. No good. And the rebound to Aceto. He'll bring it across the timeline. Pulls up the top of the key. Lobs it underneath. And Anderson had the steal. Couldn't control it. Outside. 3 ball on the way. Way off the mark. Batted out of bounds. Foul called on the Mavericks. Going over the back, evidently, Colin Rardon. Andy Shantz, he's got to be going nuts over that call. I'm not sure about that one for the Mavericks. But maybe that's just to get a foul up on the board. It was 4-0. Thunderwolves with the 14 fouls in the early going. Here's Newman. Jumps across court. Hardy into the game now for the Thunderwolves. Now to Oldham. Right side to Newman. Down to Anderson. Anderson turns, faces, backs his way in. Now outside to Newman. 8 on the shot clock. Newman will work around the screen. They switch on him. Drives it into the corner. Drives the baseline. Outside Anderson for 3 as the shot clock expires. Missed it. Williams bats it outside to Hardy. He drives in. Goes all the way to the cup and lays it in. P.J. Hardy, the old fake bounce pass. It fools the big man every time. They go for that fake bounce pass every time. Here's Aceto on to the left side to Clay. To Hoffer. Hoffer moves in. Hands the ball off to Clay. Down the lane he goes. Feeds it off. Here's a baseline flip up and in. Banking it in, Aceto. Aceto has 5. It's 13-10. Lob it down to Anderson. Backs his way in. Right hand hook on the baseline. Left it short. And the rebound to Clay. Outlet pass to Hoffer. Now hands it off. 3-pointer and away by Aceto. No good. Rebound to Newman. Newman back the other way for the Pack. Goes up top to Williams. Steps. Won't take the 3. Goes to Hardy. Hardy, little jab step. And ball kicked away by the Mavericks. Shot clock is at 20, so it doesn't do anything to it. Connor Nichols checks back in the game. Newman to trigger it in. Gets it into Anderson. Back in the corner to Newman. Newman up top to Hardy. He's open. 3 ball on the way. Got it. Maybe this will be B.J. Hardy's night. He scored 28 in a game earlier this year, if you can believe that or not. And there's an offensive foul on the Mavericks. Illegal screen.
Number 3, C.J. Davis hits first.
And Ralph Turner will be happy that Nate Melson can call a foul against the other team. Here's Newman bringing it across the timeline. Gives it off to Williams. Left side to Hardy. Defense a little more stout this time on Hardy. Now to Oldham. Back to Hardy. Left side. Now to Oldham. He'll launch a long 3. In and out. No good. And the rebound to Dubats. Here's Hoffer with it. Bringing it across the timeline for the Mavericks. Drives it to the top of the key. Down the lane. Now hands the ball off to Nichols. Fadeaway jumper is good. Nichols has 4. He's the leading scorer for the Mavericks. Averaging 19 a game. He had 10 in the first meeting this year against the Pack, so the Thunderwolves held him in check. 15-13, Mavericks on top. Hardy on the left wing. Dribbles outside. Now hands it off to Anderson. Anderson goes back door to Newman. Cut off on the baseline. Dribbles around the screen. Down the lane he goes. Scoop shot with the left hand. Good and a foul. It'll count. And the foul on Dubats. So a chance for the 3-point play here for Will Newman. Free throw up and good. Newman has his first 3 points of the game. Thunderwolves on top, 16-15. Here's Hoffer bringing it across the timeline on the left side to Aceto. Now to Dubats. Dubats gives it off to Hoffer down the lane. That's going to be an illegal screen against the Mavericks. Foul is on Nichols.
Connor Nichols is first.
So the team foul count is evened up. Here's Newman bringing it across the timeline for the Thunderwolves. Right side to Oldham. Oldham now to Hardy. Comes up top. Anderson's open. 3 ball on the way. Swish! Anderson has 8. 19-15. Ball on the right side. Here's Aceto. Hands the ball off to Dubats. That's where you want Dubats, is out there on the top of the key. Pick and roll. Dubats now on the baseline. That's more like it, but he misses the open jumper. Air ball. Hardy with a rebound to Newman. Newman to the top of the key. Oh, down the lane he goes. Up and under, shot blocked. Newman gets the rebound, fires it outside to Williams. He drives into the paint. Outside, Oldham open. 3 ball on the way. Way off the mark. Man, that's a shot you got to hit. Long down court feed the other way. Underneath the basket. Layup good by C.J. Davis. 19-17. 2-point lead. Thunderwolves with that momentum there. If they hit that 3, they go up by 7. Who knows where the run takes them. They give up a fast break the other way. Story of the year. Here's Hardy. Now to Anderson. Off to Williams. Williams works around the screen. Lob it underneath. Anderson's wide open. Fakes, goes up and stuffs it home with 2 hands. Anderson has 10. 21-17. Thunderwolves by 4. Here comes Hoffer. Gives it off to Aceto. Aceto gives a jack a 3. It's good. Aceto with 8, and Ralph Turner incensed to Donovan Oldham for not getting up in his grill there, just letting him shoot the 3. Here's Hardy. Left side to Oldham. Oldham now to Anderson. 1 bounce. Hands it off to Williams. Williams, he drives into the paint, down the lane, running right-hander. Good. Soft touch there by Mark Williams. 23-20. By 3. Here's Hoffer across the timeline. At the top of the key, onto the right side to Aceto. Nice feed underneath. The left missed. And the rebound loose. Hardy had it, lost it, but it's last touch, though, by the Mavericks. Timeout on the court, I think. Yes. 6:07 to go here in the first half. Thunderwolves lead it 23-20. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 23-20, Thunderwolves by 3. Inbounds pass to Newman. And Newman will walk it across the timeline. Hands it off to Anderson. Turns, faces. Hands it off. Here's a lob underneath to Anderson. Fakes, goes up in traffic. Good on a foul. It'll count. Oh, shit. Okay. So Anderson now has 12. Chance for the 3-point play here. Thunderwolves in the early going, only 4 of 15 from downtown, 9 of 26 from the field. But make it 10 of 27 as Anderson hit that little floater in the lane. Free throw good. Anderson with 13. Well, he was player of the week the last time they played Mesa and Western State on the weekend. He's on his way right now. Ball down on the baseline. Turning, facing, give it out to Dubats. Oh, nice head and shoulders fake. Down the lane, little left-hander up and good. Dubats has 6. 26-22. Newman across the timeline. Onto the right wing. Lob it cross court to Smith. Fakes the 3. Now to Anderson. Turns. Faces, couple bounces, now backs his way into the baseline, wheels, and he walked with the ball. Noelle Verta checks in. Anderson will come out. Here's the ball on the left side to Nichols. Lobs it down on the block. The big man, Nowicki into the game. Turns, faces. Oh, he tried the little scoop shot and missed it. Back the other way. Cross-court feed to Hardy. He's open. 3 ball on the way. Way off the mark. And the rebound to Nichols. Up ahead to Aceto. Aceto across the timeline for the Mavericks. Here's Peterson. Gives it off to Aceto. Nice feed down the lane. Here's a nice dish. And a back pass. Shot missed. The big man for Poland. Not very confident around the hoop. Here is Newman. Down the lane. Oh, and he stripped. Ball stolen by Aceto. So 2-on-4 break. No numbers, but they're going to jack a three anyway. No good. And the rebound to New Oliverta to Newman. This is just not very good basketball right now. Let's just put it that way. Two teams that are not in the playoff at this point. Mesa's out of it completely. Thunderbolts could get in. Newman in the corner. Hardy for three. It's up. It's good. Hardy with 8. Thunderbolts need 2 wins and a lot of help. Actually, just a little help from this Mesa club tomorrow. If they could go down to Las Vegas and beat Highlands. Here's Nowicki. The big man out of Wallachik, Poland. Here's a feed outside. Faking the jumper. Peterson to the baseline. A bad shot there by Nichols. And the rebound to Newman. He brings it across the timeline. Pulls up. He says, I am numbers. Swish! 32-22. Thunderbolts by 10. Just imagine where they could be. Here's the back pass down the lane. Missing the dunk foul. And Nowicki will get to the free throw line. Timeout on the court. 3:16 to go in the first half. Thunderbolts lead at 32-22. Thunderbolts basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 32-22. Thunderbolts by 10. We mentioned one of the scenarios for the Thunderbolts was have Thunderbolts. None of this matters at all if the Thunderbolts don't get 2 wins. So if they get 2 wins, then you start looking for scenarios. UCCS will need to lose a pair, but they're leading Mines tonight 29-20. 4:42 to go in the first half. So the other door that is there is if Highlands would lose tomorrow night to this Mesa ball club that's in here tonight. Well, Nowicki misses the first free throw. He is 43% on the year. Small sample size, 3 out of 8 now. Be ready to rebound. High arching, and he flips that one right through there. It's like sighting in artillery. Sooner or later, you'll lob one in there. 32-23. I will break you. All right, here's Newman across the timeline. Down low, New Oliverta has the ball poked away, comes outside, and it's taken away by the Mavericks. Aceto has it. Hands it off now to Hoffer. Hoffer working around the center circle. Now starts a move in. Dribbles to the baseline, comes outside with it. Faking. Now to Hoffer. Drives through the lane. Dishes off to the free throw line to Nichols. Nichols starts a drive to the hoop. Shot blocked by New Oliverta. Rebound to Dubats. He missed the layup, though, and Williams gets the rebound ahead to Newman. Newman across the timeline. Thunderbolts by 9. Here's Hardy. Fakes the jumper. Now steps back. Fires the 3. It's off the mark and air ball. And the rebound to Nichols. Nichols across the timeline. Down the lane he goes. Takes it right at Josh Smith and banks it in. Nichols has 6. 32-25. Newman to bring it across the timeline. Now to Williams, left side to Hardy. Hardy, now to Smith, to New Oliverta. He's going to launch a 3-ball. It's good. Mika from downtown makes it 35-25. 14th three-pointer of the year for New Oliverta. Ball on the left side to Nichols. To the free throw line to Dubats. They'll take him shooting that jumper, but he hits it. Dubats has 8. 35-27. Here's Newman across the timeline. On to the right side to Hardy. Hardy now to Smith. Smith to New Oliverta. Fakes the 3, drives it into the paint. Outside to Newman. Newman drives the baseline. Goes outside. New Oliverta for 3. It's on the way short. Air ball. Hardy rips it free and lays it in. P.J. Hardy. Hey, Hardy. 37-27. You knew that was coming somewhere. And now to Aceto. There's the baseline. Faking with it. Dish underneath. Shot blocked. Foul on Smith, I believe, or Williams. Let's see. Take your pick here. And they're going to call it on Williams. Foul number 2 on Mark. We're under a minute to go now here in the first half. Thunderwolves lead at 37-27. At the line, it's C.J. Davis. Wow, that was a quick release. He's an 87% free throw shooter. That was weird. It's like he was shooting a hot potato there. Just watch this technique again. He just kind of flips it. Gets this one to go in. That is weird. 37-28. Thunderwolves by 9. Thunderwolves can go 2 for 1 here. Here's Newman. Dribbles around a high screen. Holds it. Comes to Hardy. Fakes the 3. Now drives in to the baseline. Bumps into traffic. Fakes in traffic. Outside to Smith. So much for the 2 for 1. Smith now to the free throw line. Down the lane. Scoops up. Shot blocked. And out of bounds off of Smith. Good hustling play there by C.J. Davis as he... Shot was blocked. He got the rebound and fired it off of Smith's thigh. And now Mesa will take a timeout here. 26 seconds to go in the first half. It's a quick 30. Thunderwolves by 9. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 37-28. Thunderwolves by 9. Inbounds pass to Hoffer. Hoffer now up top to Clay. Gonna run the clock down here. Nichols at the center circle. Clock down to 15. Now give it off to Hoffer. Hoffer drives it to the right wing. Lob it down to the baseline. Shot up. Missed it. And the rebound to Newman. They got 5 seconds here. Newman brings it ahead. Pulls up. Three-pointer from the top of the key. Short. And that ends the first half. It wasn't an artistic thing of beauty. Thunderwolves do lead it by 9, 37-28. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena, and we've got a spirited game of dodgeball taking place here. Just looks like X's way. I know the balls are very soft. No headshots allowed. But the attrition factor not very good right now. I don't see this game ending in time. See what happens. Thunderwolves lead it here 37-28 at halftime. Thunderwolves scored the first 5 of the game. Mavericks came back with 8 in a row. And then we kind of went back and forth. Thunderwolves got the lead out to 4 at 19-15. Pushed it to 6 at 26-20. Got it up to 10 at 32-22. Mavericks able to get back within 9 here at halftime. 37-28 is our halftime score. Anderson with 13. Hardy has 10 to lead the way for the Thunderwolves. Dubats and Aceto with 8 apiece for the Mavericks. 37-28 at halftime. Thunderwolves by 9. Back with more of our halftime show right after this on Fox Sports Pueblo. Well, the dodgeball battle continues here. There's been some carnage out here. Thunderwolves on top 39-28. The dodgeball game had as many misses as the basketball game did in that first half. I mean, it was woeful shooting. Mesa 10 of 33. Thunderwolves are 14 of 36. So combined, that's 24 out of 69? You do the math, that's probably around 35% if I had to figure it out real quick in my head. But here at halftime, Anderson has 13. Hardy with 10 off the bench, a real spark plug for the Thunderwolves. Newman had 6. New Oliverta and Oldham with 3. Williams with 2 for the Pack. 14 of 36, that's 39%. 7 of 22 downtown, that's 32%. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. were 100%. For the Mavericks, they're led at halftime by Dubats and Aceto with 8 each. Nichols had 6. Hoffer with 3. Davis with 2. Nowicki with 1. 10 of 33 from the field. That's 30%. 2 of 11 from downtown. That's 18%. 6 of 8 from the free throw line. 75%. Thunderbolts out rebounded him 25-20. Newman had 6 to lead the way. Hardy with 4. Nichols with 6 to lead the way for the Mavericks. Thunderbolts with 9 assists. 6 of those for Newman. 6 assists for Mesa. Peterson had 2 to lead the way there. Pack turned over 5 times. Mesa 4. 3 block shots, 2 of them by Newman in the first half for the Thunderwolves. Dubats and Davis with 1 block shot apiece for the Mavericks. 3 steals for the Mavericks, 2 of those by Aceto. No steals for the Thunderwolves. Let's see. Game was tied. Yeah, we'll figure that out on the other side of the break for you. We get all those totals for you because I don't have it figured out. I'm not that good here. Been working on the women's interviews from earlier. We'll post those there to Facebook on the fans page here at some point during the second half. Here at halftime, Thunderwolves lead it 37-28. Mesa will get the ball first when we start the second half. That all comes your way next. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 37-28 at halftime. Thunderwolves on top. Both teams have concluded their halftime warm-ups. Never did mention our official crew here tonight, other than Nate Melson. We got Ken Virginio, or it's Virginio, Ken Virginio, and Jason Horsley. And Mr. Virginio will hand the ball to Connor Nichols, and we'll get this second half started. Everybody ready to go? Here we go. Inbounds pass to Hoffer. Hoffer across the timeline to Nichols. Jump the ball down low to Dubats. Backs in on Anderson. Wheels to the baseline. Left-hand hook left it way off the mark, but they get the offensive rebound and they flip it in. Aceto with 10. 37-30. Thunderwolves up by 7. Here's Smith. Now to Oldham. Left side to Newman. Anderson on the baseline. Dips his shoulder into the lane. Fakes, goes up with the right-hand hook. Missed it badly, and the rebound to Aceto. Hands it off to Hoffer. Hoffer across the timeline. Lobs it underneath to Dubats. Fakes, goes up, and he missed it. Anderson with the rebound. Hands it off to Newman. I think Dubats hit his first 5 shots against CSU-Pueblo in Grand Junction earlier this year, and I think Anderson hit his first 4. It was 10-8, and those 2 guys had all the points. Anderson's been pretty good tonight. Dubats does have 8, but just not as effective as he was in that first game. Here's Newman dribbling around the screen. Down the lane he goes. A little teardrop, banks it in. Not exactly a teardrop, as Will changed it to a banker. 39-30. Into the corner to Nichols. Underneath to Hoffer. Hoffer hands it off to Dubats. Work the ball around the perimeter. Nichols goes crossover. In from the left. Missed it. Rebound to Smith. Outlet pass to Newman. Newman across the timeline. Thunderwolves have some numbers here. Here's Oldham. Right down the lane. Left-hand hook up and in. That basket made possible because Nichols got stuck on the other end as he hit the deck. Ball up top. Here's Aceto. Down the lane he goes. Running right-hander up and in. It was kind of a wild flip, but it goes through there. Aceto with 12. And it's 41-32. Thunderwolves by 9. 2 minutes into the second half. Here's Smith on the left wing. Drives the baseline. Cut off. Now to Anderson. Anderson to Newman. Newman has the ball dribble off his foot and then thrown away. Here's Hoffer. Down the lane, Anderson to beat. Anderson blocks it away, and the rebound to Liggett. Outlet pass to Newman. Newman, top of the key, hands it off to Liggett. 4-3. It's good. 44-32. 5-point swing there. Here is Aceto into the corner to Nichols. Nichols hands it off to Davis. Steps back and fires an air ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched evidently by Newman. Mass substitutions here for the Mavericks as Andy Shantz not happy with his starters. He just rips them all out of there. He leaves Davis in the game. Inbounds pass comes way outside to Peterson. Now to Clay. Hands it off to Peterson. To the free throw line. Feed it underneath, and Nowicki goes up, and he banks it in. Nowicki has 3, and it's 44-34. Newman brings it across the timeline. Dribbles around the high screen. Goes left side to Anderson. He's open. 3 ball on the way. Swish. Anderson with 16. 47-34. Here's the drive of the baseline. Come outside with it to Hoffer. Bad pass. Smith had the steal. Can he save it? Yes, he can. Long outlet pass to Newman. Newman across the timeline. Hands it off to Oldham. In from the left around. The Wiki shot blocked. No call. And the rebound to Clay. Ahead to Hoffer. Hoffer in from the right. Cut off there. Now gives it off. Now underneath to Nowicki. The big man walked with it about 3 times. Puts his elbow into Anderson. Goes up and banks it in. I guess nobody could see the little baby steps he was taking in the lane. He looked nervous. 47-36. It was like a little pitter-patter move. Here's Newman to the free throw line. Hands it off to Smith. Now to Newman. Newman, little crossover move down the lane. Sweet layup. Will Newman. 49-36. Newman almost had the steal in the backcourt. They get the ball ahead. Drive the baseline, feed it to Nowicki. Comes right side. Driving in with his Saul. Layup, no, but he drew the foul. It'll be Ludwig Sald. He's out of Sweden. Timeout on the court. 15:31 to go here in the second half. Thunderwolves lead at 49-36. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 49-36. Thunderwolves lead it by 13 at the free throw line. It'll be Ludwig Sald, 6'8" sophomore out of Gothenburg, Sweden.
I agree with you. That's what happened. Great point. I like it.
Both free throws good for Sald. His first points of the game. (49-38). Thunderwolves by 11. Newman looks for a high screen from Anderson. They switch on it. Come left side to Smith. Smith going to launch a 3. It's way off the mark. Smith scoreless tonight after having 26 last Saturday night against Colorado Christian. Ball on the right side. Here's Clay with it. Into the corner to Sald. Down to Nowicki. Right hand hook, no good. Newman with a rebound. Will bring it across the timeline. Right side to Liggett. Into the corner. Jumper on the way. Swish. 2-point basket. A rare 2-pointer by Liggett as he was inside the line. 51-38. Drive of the baseline by Hoffer. Cut off. Now he returns into the lane. Comes outside with it to Peterson. Peterson looks for a high screen. Steps back and fires the 3-pointer. Good. Colton Peterson. He's hit 33 3-pointers this year. He's very capable. 51-41. Thunderwolves by 10. Newman hands the ball off to Anderson. Anderson into the corner to Williams, who's into the game. Works around the screen. Pick and roll with Anderson. Drives the baseline. Dish into the corner. Outside to Smith. Up top. Here's Liggett for 3. In and out. No good. And Jason Anderson spun his ankle. He's down on the deck. Newman picks his pocket. Down the lane he goes, and he stuffs it home with the right hand. Newman with 14. And we had an official's timeout here to get Anderson off the deck. He spun his right ankle. So New Oliverta in. They'll get a quick tape job on Anderson. I expect him to be back in there. I don't, ankles are that way. You fear something off the bat, but tape him up. He'll be sore tomorrow. Here's Davis up top to Clay. Into the lane, air ball shot by Sald. Rebound, and they pin it against the iron. Foul called on the Thunderwolves. It'll be Dubats going to the free throw line. The foul will be on Williams. So Dubats to the line to shoot a pair. He has 8 in the game, 2 of 2 from the stripe. Free throw. Oh, man. Failure to launch. Dubats 71% on the year. That one got stuck in his hand. I hate when that happens. Second toss, good for Dubats. 53-42. Thunderwolves by 11. Newman up top to New Oliverta. Going to have to play some extended minutes here. Now to Liggett. They switch on him. Left side to Newman. Now to New Oliverta. Backs his way into the paint. Wheels goes up with the left hand and banks it in. 55-42. Here's a quick drive to the hoop. Shot blocked by... Oh, they call the foul on New Oliverta. He must have fouled him with his navel. Leave it to a little point guard to make that call. Oh, my God. And the ball never lies because an 87% free throw shooter just went to the line and missed. That was a terrible call. Second free throw good. It's 55-43. Ball on the right side. New Oliverta now hands it off to Williams. Foul away from the ball. And it's against... So his Thunderwolves ball on the baseline. Inbounds to Williams. He's in. Ball stripped away and stolen, though, by Clay. Ahead to Davis. Davis dishes off in the lane to Dubats. Goes up. Shot blocked by Williams. Jump ball. Alternating possession belongs to the Thunderwolves. Excellent play there by Williams. Here's Liggett on the right side. Dribbles around a high screen. Goes right side to Williams. Williams to New Oliverta. Fakes. Hands it off to Williams. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Ralph Turner telling New Oliverta, says, hey, big man, you're 5 feet from the hoop. Lay it in there. Back the other way comes Hoffer. Hoffer on the right side. Now hands it off to Clay. Clay to Hoffer in the corner. Drives into the paint, kicks it outside, driving the baseline, Sald underneath the hoop, puts his shoulder into New Oliverta, missed the banker, and the rebound to Newman. Newman across the timeline to the right side. Smith's open, 3 ball on the way, got it. First bucket of the game for Josh Smith, starting on that second 1,000. 58-43. It's actually at 1,005 now. On the left side, here's Clay. Down on the block to Hoffer, into the corner to Davis. Fade away 3, in and out, no good, and the rebound to Newman. Newman wheels and brings it across the timeline. Will says, I am numbers. Hit, no call, and the rebound to Davis. Outlet pass to Hoffer. Hoffer in from the right on Liggett. Feeds it outside to Davis for 3. It's up, it's good. Davis has 5. 58-46. Thunderwolves lead is 12. Newman across the timeline. Hands the ball off to New Oliverta. Right side to Smith. He's going to launch a 3. Missed it. And the rebound to Hoffer. Hoffer across the timeline. Liggett to beat. In from the right. Goes up, and he missed it. Rebound to New Oliverta. How's that not a foul? That's what Andy Shantz wants to know. Here's Newman. Ahead to Liggett. He launches for three. It's off the iron. No good. Williams with the rebound. Hands it outside to Smith. He'll launch for three. Way off the mark. Rebound batted outside to Smith. Smith comes up top to Newman. He'll launch for three. Somebody's got a hit. Newman with 17. 61-46. Fire at will. Ball on the left side. Oh my, this is a heat check. In and out, no good. Rebound to New Oliverta. Davis launched one from Brian Hochaver territory. Will down the lane into the corner. Smith for three. Got it. One thing about Josh Smith, he knows the mentality of a shooter. He'll keep firing because he feels like the next one's going to go in every time. Timeout taken by the Mavericks. They put the score on the wrong side of the board. 10:25 to go here in the second half. Thunderwolves by 18. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. Well, speaking of failure to launch, we failed to launch the commercial, so we're still here. 64-46. Luckily, all I said to Joe Cervi was, yeah. Oh, it could have been a lot worse out to the throng listening tonight and watching. It's all right, Kevin Cano. I'll let you get away with one. Just one. One a night. 18-point lead for the Pack here with 10:25 to go in the second half. Will Newman was 17. Anderson was 16. Hardy had 10 in the first half off the bench. For the Mavericks, Aceto has 12. Dubats has 9. I'd like to thank John Kelly for bringing me a little nourishment here between ball games. Brought me, I'm not sure where the pizza's from, but the wings, it had to be Popeyes, one of the corporate sponsors here tonight. They were hot, too. Sang in the game now for the Thunderwolves. Nichols back in for the Mavericks. Ball on the right side. Aceto with it. Goes to Dubats. Outside, Davis lost the ball. Gets the return feed for three. It's in and out, no good. Rebound, up, good, and a foul. As Colin Rardon got the rebound, and he laid it in. He'll go to the free throw line, a chance for the three-point play. Now timeout, the media timeout. So we'll try again. 10:02 to go here in the second half. Thunderwolves on top 64-48. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. Chance for the three-point play here for Colin Rardon. He's out of Lone Tree. Went to Rock Canyon High School. Completes the three-point play. He only averages 0.3 a game. 64-49. Here's Hardy out top. Right side to Anderson, who's back in there now for the Pack, to Oldham. Oldham right side to Sang. Sang to Oldham. Comes left side to Liggett. Liggett drives the baseline. Cut off there. Feeds it off to Anderson. Now to Sang. 10 on the shot clock. Sang into the corner to Oldham. Oldham drives the baseline and dribbled it out of bounds. So the ball goes over to the Mavericks. And now a timeout taken by the Mavericks. All right, 9:37 to go here in the second half. It's time for a quick 30. Thunderwolves lead it by 15. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. Mavericks basketball after the quick timeout. Ball on the right side. Here's Aceto with it. Gets it down into the corner. Driving the baseline. Feed it off to Nichols. He lost it. It's loose in the corner. Anderson saves it to Hardy. Great hustle by Anderson. Ahead to Liggett. Liggett pulls up and threw it away. And that's going to be it for Liggett and Newman back in. Gavin, he was already heading for the bench when he threw the ball away. Said, I knew I'm out of here. Smith in, Sang out. Inbounds pass to Rardon. He brings it across the timeline. Onto the left side to Aceto. To Davis. Davis is bouncing to the right side. Feed it up top. Jumper by Dubats. Rebound to Anderson. Now Newman will bring it across the timeline for the Pack. They lead at 64-49. 8:50 to go here, second half. Oldham left side to Smith. Smith covered up. Now up top to Hardy. Left side to Smith. Smith works around a screen to the free throw line. Now feeds it to Anderson. Fakes the three. Moves into the paint. Dishes back door to Oldham, and he lays it in. Oldham with 7. Great pass by Anderson. 66-49. Coming ahead with it. Oldham went for the steal. Doesn't get it. Nichols down the lane. Running right-hander. Sweet little hook shot that time by Nichols. He has 8. 66-51. Thunderwolves by 15. Oldham. Left side to Hardy. Hardy comes up top to Oldham. Oldham dribbles around a screen. In from the right. Down the lane. Drew the foul. Foul on Nichols. His second. And it'll send Oldham to the free throw line. His first trip to the line tonight. Oldham a 73% free throw shooter. Free throw good. 67-51. One more for the sophomore out of Rampart High School in Colorado Springs. Hits a pair. He'll come out of the game. Mark Williams checks in. Inbounds pass to Rardon. Now up top to Nichols. Nichols waiting for traffic to clear. Gives it off to Davis. Davis dribbles to the right wing. Steps back. Comes up top to Aceto. He drives into the paint. Takes it right at Smith. Drew contact. Basket's good and a foul. Foul on Josh Smith. Timeout on the court. 7:50 to go here in the second half. Thunderwolves lead at 68-53. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 68-61. Thunderwolves lead cut to 7 here. 10 in a row by the Mavericks to get back into this ball game. Here's Newman. Top of the key, hands it off to Oldham. Now comes left side to Liggett. Liggett drives to the corner. Looking for Anderson. Gives it up top to Newman. Right side to Oldham. Drives in from the right. Goes up. Layup good and a foul. It'll count. That restores a little bit of order. Free throw by Oldham, good. Oldham has 12. It's 71-61. So, quick three-point play. It's Thunderwolves back on schedule here. Let's see if they can get a stop. Build on it. Up top. Here's Clay to the baseline. Aceto, fade away, no good. Smith has the rebound. Outlet pass to Newman. Newman across the timeline. Pulls up at the top. They go a little stop and go move. Lost it and regains it on the baseline. Now dribbles out of there. Now steps into a long three. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound batted around. Should be on the Mavericks foul here. And the foul is on Trent Clay. Newman to trigger it in on the baseline. It's like he got a call from the governor after launching that 30-foot three-pointer. Into the corner. He's going to launch another one. And he hits it. Newman says, take this phone call for me, Mr. Brooks. 74-61. 6 in a row by the Pack. Foul to Davis. Feeds it in the lane. Ball stolen away by Smith. Smith hands it off to Newman. 5 minutes to go. Thunderbolts now going to go their old one-up. Let Will go to work here. Drives to the left wing. Now up top to Anderson. Now to Liggett. Liggett back to Anderson. They play catch around the perimeter. Left side to Smith. Smith dribbles around the screen, pulls up. Now hands it off to Anderson. 8 on the shot clock. Anderson into the corner to Liggett. Fires the 3. Oldham with a strong rebound. Goes up in the paint. Missed it. And the outlet pass to Rarden. Rarden on the right side. Holds things up. Now up top to Davis. Davis into the corner. Nice dish to us. Did he walk with the ball? That's got to be a travel. My God. What, are we watching the same game out here? Sometimes it makes you wonder. My goodness. Jumper from the top, no good, and the rebound to Nichols. Outlet pass ahead to Davis. Davis onto the right side. Work the ball around the perimeter. Driving into the right. Now hang off. Now feeding it to Nichols. Nichols turns, faces, goes in on Anderson, and missed the layup. Rebound to Anderson. Outlet pass to Newman. Newman across the timeline. We're down to 3:40 to go. Newman, a little stop and go move. Shot blocked. Outside to Anderson. Anderson gives it off to Newman. 18 on the shot clock here. Thunderbolts will reset. Now Newman will go to work. Lob it underneath to Oldham. Fakes, goes up in traffic and banks it in. Oldham has 14. 76-63. Thunderwolves by 13. Lob it down to Nichols. Hand the ball off to Aceto. Aceto going to jack one up. Short rebound to Anderson. Now to Newman. I think the competitive phase of the game just ended right there with that give-up jumper. Newman just going to hold it around the center circle here. Ralph Turner wants him to wait here a little bit. Now starts to drive. He's bumped foul on the Mavericks. That's only the 5th team foul on the Mavericks, so Thunderbolts can afford to do that a couple more times. First, we got a media timeout. 2:43 to go here in the second half. Thunderbolts lead at 76-63. Thunderbolts basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 76-63. Thunderwolves on top. Busy giving Joe Serby a playoff primer here. Well, the Thunderwolves, what has to happen? It's a lot, and things aren't going their way tonight. So they're trying to beat Mesa like a drum here tonight, and then they're going to be Mesa's biggest fan tomorrow. Here's Anderson underneath the basket. Outside to Smith. Smith holds it there. Now gives it to Newman. Newman goes to work. Drives into the paint. Running right-hander. Good and a foul. It'll count. Will Newman, a most incredible drive to the basket. Free throw up, in and out, no good by Will. 78-63. Ball onto the left side. Peterson out of the baseline to Nichols. Nichols backing his way in on Anderson. Wheels. Goes up. Missed it badly. Late whistle, foul. I'll let Ralph speak for me. And Nichols has 13. Second toss, good. Thunderwolves by 13, 2 minutes to go. Here's Newman. Way outside, throws it to Liggett. Now to Newman. Newman at the center circle. Works around a high screen. Drives it down the paint. Kicks it outside to Oldham. Oldham down the lane. Wild scooper up, no good. And the rebound to Nichols. Nichols across the timeline. Down the lane he goes. In from the right. Layup good. Nichols has 16. It's 78-67. A minute 30 to go. look like the Mavericks are in any mood to go to the foul game. And now they do. That's weird. If you're going to do that, why not do it early in the shot clock? Why wait 15 seconds to commit a reach? I'm not a genius. I don't claim to be, but that just logic tells me if you're going to foul, why not do it earlier? Free throw up and good. Will Newman with 23. $80-67. Ralph, you're never going to win. Why bother? Up top, C.J. Davis. Oh, my goodness. The corner, Aceto. Underneath, layup missed. And the rebound to Oldham. Hands it off to Newman. A minute to go. Now Newman will bring it across the timeline. Newman just yo-yoing it out around the center circle here. Shot clock down to 12. Seconds to go. Newman now will go to work. Double teamed, and he threw the ball away. And then a foul on the Thunderbolts, and they knock over the replay monitor over here to the right. So the Thunderbolts are going to pick up a foul on Josh Smith.
That's a blocking foul. 1-on-1.
So that'll send Aceto to the free throw line. Aceto with 20 tonight. He averages 17 a game. He's a 92% free throw shooter. Newman comes out, gets a nice ovation. Checking in Michael Ward, and now Dylan Melito, fresh off his career high last Saturday night. He comes in, Oldham out of the game. Oldham a good second half, 11 points in the half. Really the turning point was the Thunderbolts at the lead got cut to 7. He had the big three-point play. And now Tanner Irvin checking in, and Josh Smith will come out. Chance to salute some of the seniors for the Thunderbolts here. Oldham, of course, not a senior. He's a sophomore, one of the regulars. Aceto, he's a junior out of Tucson. Free throws up and good. Isaiah Clausel-Reese into the game, and Liggett will come out. Almost comical, isn't it? Aceto now to try to get his second free throw here. I think we got a lineup. We got 5. We're ready. Second toss good. Aceto with 22. It's 80-69. Here's the inbounds pass to Michael Ward. He'll bring it across the timeline. We've got about a 4-second differential between the shot and game clock here. Michael Ward just dribbling it out here. He might as well go to work. Might as well play basketball still. I don't quite agree with this dribbling around out center. So now they go after him to try to trap him. Get it to Clausel-Reese. Reese now. He starts to drive into the paint. Kicks it to the baseline to Melito, and the layup's good. 82-69. 5 seconds ago. Here's Davis. Pulls up. Forces the three-pointer. Banks it up no good. Liggett with the rebound, and that will do it. Thunderbolts win it 82-69. Playoff hopes still alive. They're hanging by a thread. They'll have to have a win tomorrow and have Mesa bounce back and beat Highlands tomorrow night. 82-69 the final here. Thunderbolts win it. Back with our Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Massari Arena. Well, they're having a little celebration here for the Thunderbolts women. They're going to let them cut down the nets here. Since you can't cut down the nets after the women's game's over, and when the men's game has got to go, they decided to do it here after the games here tonight. So they're having a little celebration, a chance to cut down the nets. They hope to be able to do it one more time a week from tomorrow night after they win the shootout, hopefully. So that's when you get to look forward to it again. But a little dress rehearsal, I guess, here for the Thunderwolves women right now. This is the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show. We'll come back after this timeout. We'll talk to Will Newman as well as Ralph Turner. That all comes your way next. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 82 to 69. That's the final here. Thunderwolves defeat Colorado Mesa. The celebration continues here on the court here as the Thunderwolves women cut down the nets for winning the regular season RMAC crown. We'll talk to Will Newman, who, as it turns out, 1 rebound away from a triple-double tonight. 22 points, 12 assists, 9 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 block shots in the game tonight for Will Newman. What a ball game for the senior. I hate to see it end here. Regular season finale will be tomorrow. Come back. We'll have those interviews coming up for you. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show. Ralph Turner is joining us. Finished up his interview with Joe Servey here. First things first. We let Joe get his words in, and now Ralph joins us. First of all, Ralph, how you feeling, buddy?
Well, that's another word. Hey, Jim.
Yes.
By the way, let's...
Yeah.
By the way, Jim.
Yes.
Last time you posted this on my thing, I couldn't hear me talk. Was my volume way down or something?
No, you're
Did you notice that last time?
A little bit.
I was lip reading.
Up at Colorado Christian, yeah. Well, we had all kinds of issues.
I didn't know. I was looking at that and I was thinking people might have had been lip readers to enjoy that interview.
That's in our rearview mirror after that. That was an afterthought Tuesday posting because we had audio issues and we had other issues after the game, and we moved on from there.
All right,
we're here tonight, and kind of a sloppy start to the ball game, but I think once the club righted the ship, took care of business there.
Well, is it sloppy when you miss shots? I thought we guarded good. We just missed. We just missed a bunch of wide open threes in the first half. Then once we started making them, we got a little separation. Then the second half, we started making more of them. We got more separation. Then we might have got a little sloppy with the ball and careless. Some of that's on me. Some of that's on Will. But I was pleased with the effort. It's it was a grind. It was a grind from the beginning. We didn't play good offensively, and sometimes that can affect your defense. I didn't think it did that. I thought we guarded these guys. Remember, this Mesa team lost to Fort Lewis in overtime.
I know.
But you wouldn't believe that looking at them tonight, would you?
No.
And thus is our league in a nutshell.
It's a conundrum.
It's an enigma wrapped in a
riddle, something like that. Exactly. Well, first of all, your health, Rob, you're 26 pounds, right? That's some diet.
12 days.
12. That's a good ratio.
I don't know what it is.
If you're trying to do that, but
I probably got the big C.
No, please no. We don't want to hear that exactly. But in this ball game, Will doing his thing with 22, but 1 rebound short of a triple double. You almost wish he'd have got 1 more rebound there somehow. But I thought early on in the game, Anderson. Able to get you some points when you needed him early. When the team was struggling from the outside, he was getting some shots.
Yes, but I thought BJ's 10 in the first half was to pick us up and separated us.
Okay.
Then in the second half, Josh started making threes. Obviously, Will ignited. Donovan started getting to the basket. And but another game where Mesa shoots 20 free throws. We shoot 8 in our own gym.
Yeah, weird.
It's the Pueblo mystery. You heard me?
Yeah, I know. Daddy Longlegs was out here tonight, so that was going to happen that way. I thought one of the key moments of the game also, Ralph, was when you had the lead up to 18 actually. Then it was 17. They scored 10 in a row. He called the timeout. Oldham with the big drive to the hoop. I thought that, and then they came down and hit again. I think that's what got you.
Will got a 3 when we were back to 13. What?
Hey, you're welcome. We're on the air. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me get you a microphone.
The use of Jim for what?
I have no idea.
He came to the game. You're welcome. You'll use our Jimmy.
That was pretty comical, Rob. You never know what you're going to expect.
As we say, brother, just...
Curtis Lloyd tearing down the nets.
That's pretty exciting, isn't it?
It is. It's exciting indeed.
I hope while the ladder's out, they're going to put the nets back up because we got shoot-around tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to need another net. If not, we're going to have to. I'll go to Walmart and get one, Ralph. Assign me to do that. I'll go find us one.
Well, I'm betting right now that they're going to go up and put the net right back up.
Let's put another one up for the late shoot-around. Well, let's talk about it, Ralph. You didn't get any help tonight from UCCS as they waxed mines pretty good. So now you become Mesa's biggest fan tomorrow. First of everything, first, you got to take care of your own business. I guess that's what you worry about. Hey, win a ball game against a very good Western State ball club.
I don't know anything. I don't know one thing.
You just know we got to win.
If we win and everybody wins, I believe it's a three-way tie for the last place. Is that right?
No, I think UCCS has separated themselves.
They're 7th.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 8th.
Yeah. For 8th, yeah, because you'd be tied with Western, because you'd have two.
And Highlands.
It could separate.
It goes to a three-way.
Okay.
If we win and Highlands wins, there's 3 of us that will be 10 and 12.
So you haven't sat down to figure out the points for that?
Well, I'm saying it goes to the point total. Now, Snow told me we're in great shape if it goes to that. That's what he told me. I don't know.
Okay, because you'd have the 2 wins over Western.
Well, that doesn't matter.
No. Then the big win over Mines.
No, it doesn't matter, because if you looked at it, you'd think Western would have the great advantage because they beat Westminster.
Yeah.
They beat Adams, Westminster, but almost all of our best wins have been on the road.
Right, and those count more.
And here's the thing for Western State. They've lost at home to Mesa and away at Mesa. We won at both places. If we can beat them tomorrow, that means we won at Western and that accumulates almost a difference of almost 14 points just in 2 games, 2 teams. But they have wins over Black Hills. They have wins over Westminster. So if you look at some things, I fooled with it a little bit. But in fact, Andy Shantz, Mesa's coach, was asking me, do you know what the exact thing is? I said, no, I'm not going to do any of that.
I want to win a game.
Until after tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight it makes sense. We know what we're playing for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'll text you later tonight with the totals.
I'll be
and our 3 a.m. fan on. You and I sharing our time together.
He's the best. Ralph Turner, 26 pounds lighter. We're going to get him some nourishment.
But you know what the saddest thing is,
What's
Kim?
that, Ralph?
Is, you lose 26 pounds. You'd hope you'd change and your body'd be all I've done is shrunk the fat potato. Instead of I'm just a smaller Buddha. I'm the same Buddha, just smaller.
It's like that potato you throw in the microwave the next day.
The only thing I've changed is the size of my man bro. That's it. I went from a double D down to an A cup, and that's about it.
All right, buddy.
There we go.
We got more guys.
We got it, baby. They love us. Thanks, Bo.
All right, we're going to bring Will Newman in after this timeout. Thunderbolts basketball on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back. Thunderzone Pizza Tap House post-game show. And joining us now, our star of the game. I think we could talk to Will up after almost every game. Except they came down to Fort Lewis. We forgot all about that one, Will. That was But tonight, 22 points, 12 assists, 2 block shot. The block shot was a highlight reel one. The where he just straight, that was grand larceny, taking it away from the guy and cuffing it and going down to the other end. And then 1 steal. 9 rebounds. Sorry.
Oh,
man, the triple-double would have been a double-double and a triple light.
Man.
All right, but what a ball game tonight. Well, it was kind of a strange game. I mean, you probably get thinking, are we ever going to hit a shot during the early going?
Well, we came out when it was like 5-8, when it was like 10 minutes left in the half. Yeah, we couldn't make shots, but at the end of the half, we came to make shots. I think we took like mostly 3-pointers. We had to switch that up, but I think we still ended up taking 3-pointers in the second half. But
well, you had a couple of one of your 12 assists, some gorgeous feeds, getting Jason to the hoop tonight. One for the dunk and some other stuff out there tonight.
Yeah, I just ran the floor and just found the open man. That's what I like to do when I play basketball.
And then you had a dunk tonight. You had one earlier this year.
Yeah.
Kind of a frustration dunk, and then tonight is like you took it out on the rim as well.
Yeah, last week that was like a little bit of a rim grazer. I had to be better than that. Got this steal right here, and I think I threw it down with a little bit more authority.
Yeah, you watched the Olympics this week. So you said, well, I gotta stick this landing.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
It was a good hit, but just talk about. I've talked to people on the air. I've talked to people in general. I feel like I've always said, I think Will Newman is the most, maybe perhaps, underappreciated star in CSU Pueblo basketball history, because you do some things that are so easy. You're dishing the ball off. You don't go for the glory, scoring the ball all the time. This year you're scoring a little bit more, but just talk about your career in general. We got one more shot at it tomorrow night. Hopefully things bounce your way. You might get a playoff bid, you might not. But what's your feelings going into your final regular season ball game here at Massari tomorrow night?
Hopefully I can play the same way I just did tonight and come out with the win, and hopefully other teams lose so we could have another shot at it on Tuesday.
Well, just talk about your career. Just what's your big highlights?
That dunk right there, that's a big highlight.
You can think about the most recent thing there. The
1,000 points, that's a big highlight too.
Yeah.
And also coming in, I didn't play point guard. I played shooting guard, small forward in high school. So having to adjust to that, it was a big adjustment, and I think I figured it out, and I think I'm doing pretty well.
Well, let's just put it this way. I'm glad I get one more chance.
Yes,
see you
sir.
Tomorrow night here on this court. There he is, the star of the game.
Always a pleasure.
Will Newman.
All right, y'all.
Come back after this timeout. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show. Thunderwolves win it 82-69. Let's recap the ball game for you. Mesa, after falling behind 5-0 early, Thunderwolves could not hit a basket, it seemed like, for the longest time. Mesa actually had a lead of 3 on 3 different occasions. 8-5, again at 11-8, again at 13-10. Thunderwolves then took the lead for good at the three-point play to make it 16-15. Continued to push, got the lead up to 6 at 26-20, got the lead to 10 at 32-22, eventually led at halftime 37-28. Got the lead to 11 at 41-30, continued to push, got the lead up to 18 at 64-46. Then they led by 17 at 68-51. That's when the Mavericks scored 10 in a row, cut the lead to 7 at 68-61. Thunderwolves called a timeout, came back in on the inbounds play, got it to Oldham. He drove the right side, got to the basket, drew the foul, laid it in. Then they came down and got a three-point hit to make it 74-61, got the lead to 15 at 78-63, and then just ran out the string down the stretch and win the ball game 82-69. Let's give you the numbers from this game. Will Newman, leading scorer, 22 points tonight, 8 of 15 from the field, 3 of 8 from downtown, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, finishes with 22 points. Jason Anderson with 16. He was 6 of 11 from the field, including 3 3-pointers, hit a free throw as well. Donovan Oldham with 14, 11 of those in the second half. Hardy with 10 off the bench. He was a big spark plug. You heard Ralph Turner tout his play tonight. Josh Smith finishes with 6. Liggett and New Oliverta with 5. Melito and Williams with 2 apiece. 31 of 69 were the Thunderwolves. That's 45%. 13 of 38 from downtown. That's 34%. 38 three-point jacks tonight for the Thunderwolves. 7 of 8 from the free throw line for 88%. For the Mavericks tonight, Aceto finishes with 22. Nichols with 16. Dubats with 9. Nowicki and Davis with 5 apiece. Hoffer with 4. Peterson and Rardin with 3. Sald with 2. 24 of 66, that's 36%. 5 of 10 from the three-point line. 25%. 16 of 20 from the free throw line. 80%. Thunderwolves out-rebounded tonight, 44-37. Newman with 9 to lead the way there. Anderson had 7. Smith with 6. 9 rebounds for Nichols to lead the way for the Mavericks. 20 assists for the Pack, 12 of those for Newman. Tonight, 12 assists for the Mavericks. They were led by Davis and Clay with 3 apiece. Thunderwolves turned it over 12 times, Mavericks 9. 3 block shots for the Mavericks, 4 block shots for the Pack, 2 of them by Newman to lead the way there. 5 steals for the Pack tonight. Smith had 2 to lead the way there. 7 steals for the Mavericks, 3 of them by Aceto. The game was tied on 4 different occasions. We had 2 lead changes in the game. Biggest lead of the game tonight for Mesa was 3 on 3 different occasions. Biggest lead for the Thunderwolves was 18 when they led it 64-46. Final score, Thunderwolves win it 82-69. Back to the scoreboard right after this. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. Welcome back, Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show. Let's go to the scoreboard here tonight. Thunderwolves women won earlier tonight as they defeat Mesa. I guess as they flip it over to this side, Thunderwolves women win it 66-53. Other finals, Black Hills over Shadron State. We'll give you the winners. Metro over Colorado Christian. Mines over UCCS. And Regis defeats South Dakota Mines. That helps Mesa's cause. That means Mesa can win tomorrow night, and they will ensure themselves the number 7 seed in the RMAC shootout next week. South Dakota Mines will be the number 8 seed, the way I have it figured out. On the men's side tonight, Thunderbolts don't get any help from Mines as they do lose to UCCS. Final there, 81-70. That means UCCS has assured themselves a berth in the shootout. They'll be the number 7 seed. Other finals, we'll give you the winners. Black Hills State over Chadron State tonight. Metro over Colorado Christian. And Regis defeated South Dakota Mines 77-69. One final from the NBA tonight. The Nuggets defeat the Spurs. What a great game that was. 122-119. The Nuggets pull out the win over the Spurs. We'll come back. We'll finish things out right after this. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back one final time here to Massari Arena. Thunderbolts sweep tonight. Women win and the men win. Reminder, we'll be right back here tomorrow night at Massari Arena. Same time, 5:15 with a pregame show, 5:30 with the tip-off of the women, 7:30 for the men. It is senior night. Chance to come out and honor all these fine seniors for both the CSU-Pueblo women and men tomorrow night. We look forward to it. Be bittersweet indeed, but it's one celebration we look forward to in a special way here tomorrow night. Special people to thank here tonight. The Sports Information Director at Colorado Mesa, David Janke, his assistant Chris Day, the former head dude here at CSU Pueblo. We thank them for all of their work. Of course, Dax Larson, the Assistant Athletic Director in charge of Media Relations. Sean Pooley is his assistant. Joe Folda, the Athletic Director. Special thanks, of course, to Curtis Lloyd and Ralph Turner. Kevin Cano has been our producer and engineer tonight of Thunderwolves basketball. We thank him for his work. He gets the rest of the weekend off, as it'll be Caitlin Norton here at Mission Control tomorrow. I'm Jim Brooks, reminding you the finals here tonight. The Thunderwolves women win it 66-53. The men win it 82-69. Until we talk to you tomorrow night from Massari Arena, this is Jim Brooks bidding you good evening.
This has been CSU Pueblo Thunderwolves basketball on Fox Sports Pueblo 1350. Catch all of the action all season long right here. Pueblo's home for CSU Pueblo Thunderwolves athletics is Fox Sports Pueblo 1350.